Karuna. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this call to discuss Rolta India Limited's result for Q3FY18. I have the senior management of Rolta Limited with me here, whom you know well, but let me formally introduce them. Lieutenant General K.T. Parnaik, Joint Managing Director, Defence and Security Business. Mr. Rajesh Ramachandran, Joint Managing Director, Global Products and Technology Solutions. Ms. Preeta Pulusani, President, International Operation. Mr. Ramakrishna Prabhu, Director Finance and Corporate Affairs, and Mr. V.L. Ganesh, CFO and Chief Compliance Officer. I hope you had a chance to go through our press release and results that has been circulated to all of you, as well as uploaded on our corporate website, as well as both the stock exchanges. We'll share a few thoughts on our performance and open the floor to questions. Before we do that, I would like to draw your attention to the safe harbor clause on page 4 of the press release, which will cover the entire discussion today. With this, I would now hand it over to Mr. K.T. Parnaik to provide key highlights on the defense business. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Ram. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'll now cover the Rolta's defense and security business. The urgent need for force modernization and digitization of the armed forces has become increasingly evident from the emerging external threats and the continuing internal security challenges facing the country. Rolta is very well poised to meet this need through the Make India and Buy India IDDM, that is indigenously designed, developed and manufactured routes, with its indigenous cutting-edge solutions for C2ISR. Rolta is considered amongst a select group of highly accomplished companies that meet the stringent Make India vision of government. With promulgation of the MOD's Defence Procurement Procedure 2016, which introduced the categorization of Buy Indian IDDM as most preferred category for procurement, Rolta is poised to greatly benefit due to its track record and investments in creating indigenous products and solutions for Indian defense over the last 20 years. As a case in point, the project for procurement of static and mobile photogrammetry and GIS systems has been recommended to be categorized as Buy India IDDM, where Rolta is a front runner. Introduction and simplification of Make-to categories in DPP also gives further impetus to the company in providing indigenous solutions. The Indian Army's Battlefield Management System is the most ambitious program aimed at ushering digital transformation of the Indian Army. BMS will network the Army's combat units by digitally interlinking frontline soldiers and providing them common tactical picture in the battlefields of the future. It is a force multiplier that uses ICT to enhance operational effectiveness. MOD has mandated a totally indigenous software, which is Rolta's forte. The consortium of BEL and Rolta, selected as a development agency for BMS, has been progressing well so far and achieving important milestones as per requirements of the project. Rolta is also engaged in developing a solution for the Indian Army's wargaming project, Akrosh, which is meant for counter-insurgency and counter-terrorism operations. This will meet Army's need for smart solutions to provide dynamic and cost-effective training by simulating operational strategic scenarios. The solution is being developed indigenously in consultations with the Army's War Deck using Rolta Geospatial and Wargaming IPs, which provide military-specific simulation as well as accurate terrain visualization and interpretation. It will be a first-of-its-kind wargaming solution for the training battalion company and going down to the unit levels of the Indian Army to meet the real challenges being faced by our defense forces today. Rolta has recently delivered state-of-the-art VHF digital mobile radio equipment to Maharashtra Police, which meets their needs of mission-critical communications. Large number of similar opportunities are also being addressed for states like Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, as well as central armed police forces like CRPF. Border security management along the 15,000 km of country's land borders and 7,500 kilometers of its coastline presents a huge opportunity for Rolta's portfolio of indigenous command and control solutions. Rolta is participating in this ambitious program of Border Security Force to secure the country's borders and has responded to the RFI issue recently. Finally, GovMNS, or Geographical Information Based on Optical Fiber Network Management System, is a large project to meet the requirements of Defense Forces for state-of-art GIS-based optic fiber cable network management system, which spans over 57,000 kilometers. Rolta has teamed with a leading Indian company specializing in telecom and have bid Rolta's solution, which will form the core of the GovNMS systems. Formal order, which includes $20 million as Rolta's share, is in the final stages and is expected to be released soon. That's all for Rolta's international business. I hand you over to Preeta.
Thank you, General Parnaik. We continue to help our customers with their digital transformation as businesses recognize and reap benefits of the significant value inherent within their data and knowledge repositories. I will review some highlights from Q3 by business segment covering the international geographies. In Geospatial and Smart City Solutions, a leading GIS solution provider in Ireland engaged Rolta for its IP-led data migration to create a digital data repository and its subsequent ongoing management for their geospatial information. Additionally, in the Middle East, a permitting agency handling the Emirates Free Zones engaged the company to deploy and implement Rolta Smart City Enoch solution. This web-based electronic no-objection certificate management solution provides an efficient workflow management system catering to multiple agencies. Using its deep expertise and leadership in geospatial, Rolta has built a track record and IP for replicable smart city solutions which we are deploying in our international regions. In enterprise IT, cloud, mobility, and cybersecurity, organizations are increasingly embracing mobility and ubiquitous cloud computing with cybersecurity to achieve greater accessibility and flexibility in this digital era. Rolta's combination of innovative IP and services provide end-to-end solutions starting from advisory, consulting, and application development, together with their ongoing management, which is gaining traction globally. For example, an American healthcare provider awarded Rolta with a US $10 million contract to help transform the data center of a large hospital system. An American electric power company engaged Rolta as their trusted technical advisor with a US $5.9 million contract to improve their network and security in order to protect them and their customers from emerging security threats. In the third quarter, Rolta ManageX, an IP-based IT transformation platform, was rolled out to more than 100 customers to automate and improve service delivery. This solution is expected to dramatically reduce customer costs and present new opportunities for expanding Rolta's portfolio of managed services customers. Rolta's IoT and BI big data analytics solutions are building solid traction with international customers, primarily based on a powerful and differentiating BI and big data analytics platform. Asset-intensive industries trust Rolta for the full spectrum of the big data analytics maturity journey. And Rolta's rich heritage of creating and designing digital repositories, enriched with geospatial, engineering, and business data, has uniquely positioned the company to analyze intricate data patterns and thereby extract deep insights from the digital data. For example, Rolta recently received a contract to re-engage with an existing customer, one of the large oil refining global Fortune 500 companies. Through this project, Rolta will be assisting with an extension to their asset information for their new oil terminal. The company's continuous investments and innovations for its flagship big data analytics solution, Rolta OneView Enterprise Suite, is enabling us to gain momentum in various industry segments within our international geographies. With this recap of international operations, I turn this over to Rajesh Ramachandran to discuss our progress in technology and products. Thank you.
Thank you, Preeta. Hello, everyone. Today, I'm pleased to report the Q3 progress on Rolta's IP strategy, innovations, products, and solutions. Digital transformation continues to be the #1 priority for organizations globally to remain relevant in the hyper-connected world and reap the benefits of the multifold value of the data to stay ahead of competition. Rolta has established itself as a proven digital transformation solution provider, helping organizations across the verticals to accelerate the digital journey. Rolta's digital solutions, built on top of its 3 decades of core competencies and IPs on data, IT, engineering, geospatial, operations, and security, uniquely addresses the 2 ends of the spectrum of digital twins, which is engineering excellence to operational excellence. Rolta's platform and solutions are time-proven to bring significant business innovations and outcomes across the verticals such as oil and gas, chemicals, utilities, transportation, pharmaceuticals, retail, manufacturing, government and defense, and so on. Rolta is today well positioned on the non-linear growth of multi-trillion-dollar digital transformation marketplace through its unique value across the entire transformation journey, starting from the data discovery, enabling the digital to transformational business outcomes. At Rolta, we continue to realign our R&D and innovation energies to the disruptive technologies. Today, Rolta enjoys its large repository of over 300 plus copyrighted IPs and patented technologies that enable to rapidly develop and deploy digital transformation solutions across industries. Rolta's unique IP-led platform and solutions capability abstracts the complexity of the nexus of technologies such as big data, IoT, Internet of Things, cloud, geospatial, cybersecurity, and mobility, and enables global enterprises to unleash the digital business outcomes. As an example, if I take big data and analytics, which is a primary driver for digital business outcomes, Rolta pioneers this market with its innovative platform, Rolta OneView, that brings unique value through the combination of next-generation IIoT analytics platform, along with its industry-rich Converge solutions, which are highly acknowledged by the global analysts such as Gartner, Frost & Sullivan, IDC, and so on, as well as the world's leading technology and industry players. Rolta OneView, a comprehensive platform, uniquely addresses the entire analytics maturity cycle, starting from the big data information management, industrial Internet of Things, big data security, and big data analytics. The latest release of the platform embeds cutting-edge technologies such as artificial intelligence and machine learning, advanced predictive and prescriptive analytics, advanced spatial analytics, unstructured link and text analytics, enterprise knowledge hub, data lake, etc. Rolta OneView, the big data platform and solutions are successfully deployed in 100 plus customers, including world's largest who's and who's of each vertical, largest integrated petrochemical complex, largest integrated gas operations, largest retail chain, largest enterprise business software company, largest chemical company, largest independent government transportation authority, largest natural gas distribution company, largest power generation and transmission company, largest medical devices manufacturer. These are to name a few. These all organizations have seen the value of the platform and driving the business innovations and outcomes. We also strengthened in this quarter on its nonlinear growth and go-to-market strategies, including promoting a wide gamut of pre-packaged business value applications on the cloud and a new revenue stream of insights as a service. In the defense and security portfolio, Rolta continues to bring significant innovations across with its over 150 plus IPs. Rolta Battlefield Management System software is progressing very well with the many focused features and enhancements added for the real-life scenarios. Rolta's platforms bring real value of the high-resolution remote sensing data on satellite platforms using its innovative patented optimized algorithms to calculate precise distance between 2 points on the surface of the sporadical model of Earth than the traditional approach. This gives very accurate results for analytics and visualization of defense solutions and other 3D GIS solutions. Another key innovation of this quarter being the area of simulation. Rolta has built powerful simulation infrastructure for simulation of war games that helps to design various tactical scenarios using 3D models and play with them. Rolta has released a new border security solution using its IP, Rolta C2, which is Command and Control Critical Infrastructure, and military 3D GIS for quick response teams to reach locations along the border where the incident creates an alert with the shortest path to reach quickly under different terrain conditions and type of the vehicles deployed. In the geospatial and smart city solutions portfolio, Rolta enjoys its leadership to provide unique value across the digital value chain with its innovative IPs to create secure geospatial-enabled digital repositories, build geo-enabled business-critical applications, deep learning-based advanced geospatial analytics to drive business outcomes. All of the Rolta's platform and solutions are natively powered through its IPs to bring the power of cloud, mobility, and security for all its solutions. In addition to the international wins that you saw, I am also pleased to highlight some of the consecutive wins that we see in India IT business in the digital transformation, smart city, and smart governance. During the third quarter of this year, the company won many prestigious orders, which includes about $20 million contract from one of the largest energy conglomerate for its ambitious digital transformation program as part of the Digital India initiative. Another $20 million worth of contract for the digital transformation of statewide transportation of one of the largest states of India. Around $10 million contract for the digital transformation of Shipping Governance Agency of India. About a $3 million contract of Rolta's share of the large win for Varanasi Smart City, which is one of the very highly focused smart city programs of India. Rolta beaten the competition through its innovative Rolta OneView Smart City Operations Suite, which we brought in last year to the market. Similar opportunities are in the anvil for various different smart cities such as Kanpur, Faridabad, Gurgaon, and so on. Many smart governance and safe city dial 112 projects that we won, including the large cloud-based business process automation solution for an IT arm of government authority, Chhattisgarh Safe City dial 112, etc. This clearly vindicates our strategy of providing IP-led solutions targeted for digital transformation. It is also heartening to note that Rolta's ability for successfully delivering such larger programs through replicable IP-led solutions. During this quarter, many large transformation projects went successfully live and reached significant milestones, which includes one of the world's largest digital transformation project of power transmission and distribution in UK, which was a total value of 20 million across the last 3 years. The largest retail manufacturer, about 4.5 million contract. Largest gas processing and distribution company in India, which is about 4 million contract. As well as one of the largest refineries in the world in India, 2 smart transportation organizations, 5 strategic smart city and smart governance projects. All these larger programs have seen successful outcomes with the strong delivery as well as the IP-led solutions of Rolta. With this, I would turn this over to Ramakrishna Prabhu to discuss the financials.
Thank you, Rajesh. Hello, everyone. I am pleased to present you the financial highlights for the quarter and 9 months ended 31st December 2017. The key highlights on consolidated financial performance. Our consolidated revenue for Q3 of FY18 is 770.24 crores as against 748.77 crores in Q2 of FY18, registering quarter-on-quarter growth of 2.9%. Consolidated EBITDA for Q3 FY18 is 242.66 crores as against 246.89 crores in Q2, registering a marginal decline of 1.7%. EBITDA margin for the quarter stood at 31.5% against 32.97% during the previous quarter. Consolidated profit after tax for Q3 is rupees 53.14 crores against 33.30 crores in Q2, registering a growth of 59.6%. EPS for Q3 is 3.2 against 2 rupees 2 in Q2. In terms of cost, the company continued a strategic review of portfolio of various business and each element of controllable costs. Most of the costs during the quarter remain under control and is in line with the previous quarter. There is a slight increase in other expenses during the quarter. It's mainly due to the increased professional fee and certain bank charges that we have incurred. On overall basis, company continued to maintain EBITDA margin between 30 to 33%. Now moving on YTD performance, revenue stood at rupees 2,242.89 crores as against 2,448.60 crores for the corresponding period of previous year, while the PAT for the period is rupees 119.35 crores against rupees 114.49 crores during H1 of last year. As we explained earlier, our program of transforming our business to IP-led solution requiring substantial capital investment is completed more than a year ago. CapEx during the quarter is largely for maintenance CapEx and routine replacement and upgradation, and the total CapEx during the year up to date is less than 3 million. The company continued to invest on ongoing prestigious defense project over the next couple of years, and successful completion of the project, company expect that there will be an inflow of cash from the year FY21 onwards. Total receivables are under control and they are more or less same level as that of March 2017. As far as senior notes are concerned, company and certain of its international subsidiaries has entered into an agreement to implement a restructuring of its 300 million 8.875% senior notes due in 2019 and $200 million 10.75 senior notes due in 2018 with an ad hoc committee whose members represent several of the largest bondholders. The committee has unanimously signed a restructuring support agreement which contains the material terms of consensual restructuring, which is expected to close in the first half of 2018. Details of this can be found in our investor section of the company's website. The outstanding amount shall be restructured and exchanged for 50 million of upfront cash, 270 million of new 4% PIK unsecured notes due in 2019, that is 1 year note, that can be redeemed in full prior to maturity for 100 million USD and $230 million new 4% unsecured note due in 2023, that is 5 year notes, that can be redeemed in full prior to 1 year for $113 million or within 2 years for 156 million. In addition to the 1 and 2 year redemption rights set forth above, the group has the right to redeem both the bonds in full via payment of an additional 150.5 million within 30 days of the effective date of restructuring. The agreement, when implemented, will reduce the group's annual interest expenses by more than 50% and significantly strengthen the group capital structure, which will be very positive step for Rolta. With this, I end my presentation and will be happy to address the questions if any. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin a question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use answers while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. Thank you. Reminder to all the participants, if you have a question, you may press star and 1 at this time. The first question is from the line of Kenny Lee from Double Haven Capital. Please go ahead.
Hi, management. Thank you for taking my call. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Sure. I have 3 questions from my side. Maybe to start with the first one, what's the cash level as of December 31st, 2017?
It's about 200 crores cash on hand, of which nearly 50% is restricted cash.
Okay. Second question is, under the proposed U.S. dollar bond restructuring plans, what will happen to the cash in the interest reserve account in the 2018 U.S. dollar bond?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Sure. Under the proposed U.S. dollar bond restructuring plans, what will happen to the cash in the interest reserve account in the 2018 U.S. dollar bond?
As we said, that there is an
interest reserve account in the U.S. dollar bond due 2018. What will happen to the cash in the account?
Oh, you are talking about interest reserve account?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that will have to be discussed with the trustees on on transferring that to the bondholders.
Okay. Okay, so it will be part of the package, right?
Yeah.
Or has it been discussed? Okay.
No, that will be discussed with the trustees in due course.
Okay. And when it's been released, it should go back to the new notes, right? It'll be part of the cash.
Hello?
Hi, I'm here.
Yeah. No, regarding your interest question on interest reserve, the trustees will, the company will help, in turn will help the trustees, help the bondholders to get this money from the trustees.
Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll move on to the third question. We see there are a few call options for the proposed new U.S. dollar bonds, right? Can we talk about what is Rolta's strategy on liability management, particularly, can we discuss on what these call options can help Rolta achieve?
Right now, you see, this agreement has been signed only a couple of days back, and now the focus is to get the legal clearances that are required. Thereafter, only any strategy will be developed as we go forward.
Okay. My main question is, I know the cash level and the cash flow is quite tight at the Rolta, but to call these options, the first year you have to get, like $150, right? How has the environment changed? Why do you think you can secure funding for these early call options?
No, we have various options to generate funds and refinance.
Can we talk about it?
We are in the process of the immediate requirement is to on restructuring approval, 50 million to be paid, and we are working on that.
Okay. Have you? So you haven't secured any loans from any banks so far, but you're in discussion.
We are in discussion. We are in discussion.
There are different options being explored at this point.
Yeah.
And, have a clarity coming in a couple of weeks.
If you want your bondholders to sign on this restructuring plan, I think it's fair for bondholders to actually know what kind of measures or what kind of plans you guys have. If you're just saying you are in discussion, it's hard for people to get on board.
No, we are in discussion. Our banks are very supportive in terms of giving whatever support that we require. So far they have given, and we are sure that the support will be forthcoming for the betterment of the company. Sure.
If you don't mind, which few banks are you talking to so far?
Our consortium bankers are there are 4 Indian banks. if you want very specific name, they are Union Bank of India, Bank of Baroda, Central Bank of India, and Bank of India. These are the 4 consortium bankers of the company.
Okay, that's all from me. Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. Reminder to all the participants, if you wish to ask a question, you may press star and 1 on your touchtone telephone. The next question is from the line of Sudarshan Samani from HSBC. Please go ahead.
Hi, thanks for taking my question. So I understand this is just restructuring of the senior notes, right? The ECB lenders are being paid on time? Does that mean?
Yeah, ECB lenders are being paid as and when it is due, though there is with some time lag, but it has been paid.
Because if I see your annual report, it is around 760 crores is the current portion of long-term debt, which is due this year. So most of that has been paid till now?
Yeah, whatever is due till now has been paid.
Okay, so it's just restructuring of the senior notes and ECB are paid?
Yeah. The secured debts are not part of this arrangement.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on your touchtone telephone. Reminder to all the participants, if you wish to ask a question, please press star and 1 at this time. The next question is from the line of Assam Shro from Orphe Capital. Please go ahead. Sam Shro, your line is unmuted. Please go ahead with your question. Hello. The current participant is moved out of the queue. Reminder to all the participants, if you wish to ask a question, you may press star and 1 on your touchtone telephone. Participants, if you wish to ask a question, you may press star and 1 at this time. The next question is from the line of Assam Shro from Orphe Capital. Please go ahead. Assam Shro, can you hear us? Sam, we are unable to hear you. Can you hear us? If you've muted your phone, please unmute yourself.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me?
We can hear you now. Thank you.
Okay. I'm sorry about that. Just a quick questions on financials. So the other comprehensive income in the 3 months ended December of 2017 is significantly higher than those in previous 3 months ended in September 17 and also the corresponding 3 months ended last year. May I know why is that?
Can you repeat your question, please?
Just want to ask about the other comprehensive income.
Yeah.
For the 3 months.
Yeah. See, this is because we have a lot of foreign subsidiaries. When we translate their financials into the Indian rupee, that's our reporting currency. whatever the exchange variations net impact, that has been routed through the other comprehensive income as per the accounting standard.
Okay, got it. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Reminder to all the participants, if you wish to ask a question, you may press star and 1 on your touchtone telephone. The next question is a follow-up from the line of Sudarshan Savani from HSBC. Please go ahead.
Hi, thanks. Just a follow-up question. So if I look at the cash flows for the annual report 2017, it has been negative. So can you just help me how the loans have been paid out of? Have we taken some additional debt or how has it been paid? And secondly, I think it's more of a liquidity issue due to delay in receivables. So has it been resolved or what is the outlook for next year? Thank you.
Yeah. First of all, as far as the repayment is concerned, yes, they're largely out of refinancing, but there is some portion has been paid of the current operation cash inflow. And regarding the second question is about your receivables. We are regularly following up our old receivables, and we expect that some realization will happen maybe in next 3-4 months' time.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Reminder to all the participants, if you wish to ask a question, please press star and 1 on your touchtone telephone. As there are no further questions from the participants, I now hand over the floor back to the management for their closing comments. Over to you, sir.
Thank you to all the participants for joining us on the call. If there are any further questions or doubts about the financials, please mail me or Mr. Prabhu and we'll be more than happy to get back to you. Thank you and good day.
Thank you.